Today I'm going to be showing you the brand new unreleased collection from Makeup Forever. They recently collaborated with Charli XCX. She's a British singer. She had that song Boom Clap and another one, Fancy, with Iggy Azalea. So they came out with this brand new line of Aqua XLI pencils, and I love the Makeup Forever Aqua lips. Those are the lip liners, the ones that I'm like, I didn't think I'd ever buy a high-end lip liner until I came across those ones. So I was really excited to try this because I've been meaning to try their eye pencils, because if they are anything like the lip pencils, they're going to be pretty damn good. So let's go ahead and get started. So in this line you get 20 different shades and 5 different finishes. So there's a matte, iridescent, satin, diamond, and a metallic. And if you're wondering why I'm on the other side of the bed, Rue was like looking really cute there, so I didn't want to disturb her. But these are said to be waterproof, smudge-proof, transfer-proof, and sweat-proof. A lot of claims, so I had to double check. But I love this formula. There was no real duds in the bunch. My only criticism would be that I wish there was some more pinks and oranges, so hopefully they will extend the line. I am also wearing 3 of the shades on my eyes today, and I paired it, or I kind of upped the amp of the colors a little bit with this Makeup Forever palette. This is their Artist Palette 9, and I believe this is like their Pastel Flowers palette. So I'm wearing the yellow, the purple, and the blue as well. So I'll show you what shades I'm wearing on my eyes. I decided to go for something super light and springy, which is something that I normally don't do. So let me know if you enjoyed. If you'd like to see a face of the day or anything with any of these colors, if you'd like to see them highlighted, let me know. But let's get swatching. So the first shade I'm going to show you is M10, and this is just a great straight up matte black. Then moving on to D12, this one is a diamond, and this one surprised me because I normally don't like any bits of glitter in my liner because I feel like it just kind of gets in the way, but the finish on this was just absolutely stunning. Then next on to M14, this is a matte, kind of a deep gray. I wouldn't say it's as deep as a charcoal, but it does have like a little bit of a warmth to it, which I think it makes it a really interesting shade. And on to M16, this one is not like completely pigmented. It is a matte white. I wish again there had been maybe a nude in here to run in the waterline. I don't wear a whole lot of white in my waterline, but it would make a really nice base, I would assume, because I use the 3 of the shadows as a base on my eye look today. S20, this is a satin finish. And I honestly, on my arm here, I don't see a huge difference between the satin and the matte finish. They both do just kind of show up pretty flat, but not in a bad way, but just like without any sheen. Then on to M22, another color I'm really excited to use. I wouldn't say it's like a blurple, as my friend Shell says, like a blue purple, but it definitely is a blue with a little bit of purple in it. Then moving on to I-24, this would be one of their iridescent, and it's kind of a teal shade. This one did crack when I was trying to apply it to my arm, but then I sharpened it and it was absolutely fine, and the finish on it is gorgeous. Then you've got a great matte baby blue shade. I'm so excited to use this a little bit more. I've got this on the outer V of my eye today, and I loved it as a base. M30, a great mint green shade. I don't own any mint liners. I had one a little while ago. It was a pencil, but it wasn't a creamy pencil, so it was really hard to use on your eyes. But this one, I cannot wait. It's going to be amazing for spring. I-32, this one has a little bit less pigment. You could definitely build it up. This kind of shade, I would be only personally running it along my waterline, maybe using it as a base. So like 100% pigment isn't necessary. It's something that I'm going to use as a base and put eyeshadow over. I-34, this one is a super cool kind of grass green iridescent shade. I-36 is, at first I thought it was kind of a taupey shade, but then when I put it on my arm, I realized that it was definitely more of an olive type color, kind of an olivey brown, and I think that that is just gorgeous. M40 was the one that I'm the most excited about. You know I love yellow, and I'm wearing this today in my inner corner. I think it is beautiful. I love it on the waterline. It's just so bright and fresh looking. Then on to another favorite of mine, ME42. This is a metallic bronzy Warmi Gold. This has got to be one of my favorites out of the bunch. I am so basic. I just love my golds, and I cannot wait to make use of this just all over the lid as a great base, in the inner corner, on the waterline, lower lash line. It's just like so versatile and so gorgeous and glowy. Then a really interesting shade is S50. So this is one of their satin finishes, and it is kind of like a taupey type shade. So this is really interesting. It's not like anything I own or any other like really brand that I'm familiar with. I don't know that they have anything like this. So I think that this is a really cool shade if you wear a lot of mauvey, taupey shades, this would act as a great base. M60, a great matte chocolate brown. D62, if I had to say any of the bunch was a dud, it would be this one, but it's not even that it's a dud, it's just I'm not totally sure how I would use it. Because it is a diamond shade, it has the glitter in there, so that way it loses a little bit of pigmentation. It would be okay as a base, but I don't really need like a super shimmery, glittery base. And then I'm guessing the way that I will probably make use of this one is again on the lower lash line and then pack a little bit of a shimmery shadow over it. Then M80, a great matte purple. This is definitely a deeper purple, but not so deep that it looks black. I've got a lot of deep purple liners that when they go on it may as well be black, but this definitely has some purple in it. Onto I-90. This is a lighter purple with some iridescence to it, and then the other shade that I'm wearing on my eyes today in the middle, that is M92, a perfect pastel purple. This is like quintessential spring, and purples can be really tricky, but I find the pigmentation in this is really good, and I didn't have any problems applying it. And then when I put the kind of lighter purple shadow over it, it just popped so much, and I cannot wait to use this again throughout spring. Overall, this line has some really great spring shades, some really great neutrals, but like I said, I do feel like it is kind of missing a pink or an orange. What I want to do now is kind of put some of their claims to test. So what I have is I've got them on my arm here. It was a good angle for swatching, but now it's not so good. But I want to just kind of like rub my hand on it, see how it works. Maybe I'll get a little closer and show you. So I'm just going to rub it with a dry paper towel and see if it smudges. Oh wow. So I don't know if you can see, but a little bit of pigmentation came off on the cloth, but overall they still look really good. Now I'm going to go in with a wet paper towel and see if that makes any difference. Wow. Yeah, pretty much nothing came off. Let me try really hard. Wow. A little bit came off, but like I was rubbing really hard, and they still look great. These may be on my arm for life. So overall, I've got to say I'm really impressed with these. I was a little bit worried doing that smudge test and the water test that they weren't going to hold up, but they did a really good job. So I can only imagine how long it's going to last on your eyes. Unless you're like crazy rubbing your eyes, these are going to last all day, all night. If you don't wash them off at night, they're still going to be there at morning. It seems like these will be out at Sephora and any other place that Makeup Forever is sold in May. Let me know what shades you are the most excited about below, and if there's any shades you would like to see it featured in some more videos. And if you'd like to connect with me, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat at SamanthaJaneYT, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!